watching In the Mountains, brought to you by MichelleDeGruben.com. I'm Michelle, and this is our first episode.
I grew up in cities all my life, but after studying the Bible, we moved for a new experience. This is In the Mountains.
In this episode, we will be talking about bears. Original amazing footage taken by my husband in the backyard.
So, I was making spaghetti squash, and I hope that you can make spaghetti squash soon. You can find this pumpkin in your grocery store, and it's great because it is low in sodium and high in potassium, so it works to prevent hypertension. It is also good for other heart disease because it does not contain carbohydrates or many proteins, and it has no fat, but it is highly rich in beta-carotene, potassium, calcium, and soluble fibers. You will see that I had a little bit of trouble getting it cut open. You're supposed to put it in the oven, let the skin soften, and then cut it in half. I did do this, but apparently I didn't do it for long enough. You, though, can find many recipes on the internet about how to prepare spaghetti squash. It can be baked, or boiled, or slow cooked. You'll find that it is similar to spaghetti in its look and texture, and that's why it's called spaghetti squash. After you do get it cut in half, put it right size down, put it back in the oven for about 30 minutes or so, and then just use a fork to scrape it out and season to taste. You'll love it. We did.
In the Mountains is brought to you by MichelleDeGruben.com.
There you'll find posts as well as a links page that has a lot of the links that I found very useful. You'll also find an order form that allows you to order the book Country Living that tells you so much about how and where to go. Please feel free to sponsor us by clicking on any of the text ads or picture ads or watching any of the little ad videos at the bottom of the post. You can also chat with me with the little widget on the left hand side. Check if I'm online or leave me a message. Yes, this is an actual bear in the backyard. My husband took this footage one morning when we woke up. This is what we saw. Eating the shrubs, eating some of the weeds up there, which is okay. He stayed away from the garden. How does this happen? Usually when bears are looking for food, they get accustomed to human food and they keep coming around. Usually when they get rid of bears, they usually shoot them, which is very sad for us to hear when we got here, because even if you relocate them, they always try to find human food again. As we've been here, our study about bears has been how to avoid bears, which is your responsibility if you do live in bear country, or what to do in an attack. There are two types of bears that we will find here, the black bear and the grizzly bear, also known as the brown bear. The grizzly bear is a little bit more aggressive, but it dislikes humans even more and usually stays far, far away from them. The black bear is the one who usually comes in for food. Usually if a bear hasn't seen you, the best thing to do is to go downwind and avoid it altogether. If the bear has seen you, especially if it's a black bear, you will want to go upwind very slowly and talk very calmly so that it may get the scent of you and realize that you're a human. Bears don't have very good vision, but they have a very high sense of smell. If you find that the bear has babies, this could be a very dangerous situation. Another dangerous situation is if you find yourself in a kill zone where the bears had been killing things to eat or something like that, their own kill area. These can be very dangerous situations, and the best thing to do is try to get away if you can. If the bear starts circulating you because it's been looking like it's going to attack you, circling you and coming closer, have your bear or pepper spray ready and be prepared to climb up a tree. The worst thing to do is run away from a bear. A bear can outrun you no matter what. It will outrun you. So do not chase it. Do not run away from it, because it will chase you. And bears do climb trees pretty well, but if they're being more defensive, it may just figure that you're not that much of a threat up the tree as you are close to its babies or close to its kill area. Sometimes a bear will charge at you and then retreat. This is what the bear is doing in hopes that it will scare you away. So the best thing to do is, again, try to step back slowly and speak really calmly. If by chance the bear has been coming after you, or it has been stalking you and it is going to attack you or is attacking you, with the black bear they always say that you should fight for your life. You might scare the bear off. With a grizzly bear or a brown bear, if it's daytime, you might want to play dead. They suggest that you might want to dodge and weave away from the bear first and then play dead, just to avoid the bear from getting you. After you play dead, the bear will pretty much figure that you're not a threat anymore. If you have a backpack, keep it on for protection. But this is a little thing about bears. Being from the city and I saw this cute little baby bear, I just wanted to go out there and pet it and feed it. But bears are very dangerous. They're real animals, especially in the wild. They're not animals that have been humanized, and they don't know who you are and they will attack you. There was a woman who was attacked because a bear actually went into her house. So it's always important to be careful and to admire them, but be very smart when dealing with them. Thank you for joining us, and I hope that you can experience country living soon.